Ladies and gentlemen, Danny's Skylight Room is proud to present Florence Levitt.
A gentleman named John Znidarsic, who happens to be the director of this show, commissioned it a few years ago from a brilliant composer whose name happens to be Paul Katz. It was, I understand, I wasn't around then, but it was the first opening number for a huge benefit that John was in charge of. And I just tell you the story to introduce the idea that this entire program is going to be all new original materials, which is quite a challenge, except for one number by Julie Stein and Frank Lesser, because we had to keep things a little complicated. But it's such a thrill to be able to do this exciting material. What happened was Paul and John and I asked all the writers we know, not all of them, but a lot of them we know, to contribute material, and it was amazing the amount of fantastic stuff we got, especially when you walk around Broadway, this neighborhood, and 99.999% of the shows are revivals. You'd think that no one was writing at all, and that's clearly not the case. So we took it upon ourselves to bring some new music to the neighborhood, and that's what we're going to do tonight. So, I think I covered everything. Okay. So, wait till I do something. Okay. Let me start by telling you just a little bit about my socio-political leanings.
That works.
Okay. I'm politically correct. I believe in self-respect, and I'm colorblind as colorblind can be. If it's liberal, it's me. I have fought 100 fights to defend the Bill of Rights. Chances are I'll fight 100 more. That's why shot. Am I liberal or what? I have peasants in my bay, I send presents to it May. All my peasants there are gay, so what a task. Am I liberal? Don't ask. Think of whales, think of snails, think of spotted whales and cunning little quails. Save the vermin, save gorillas. They're as beautiful as ermine or chinchillas. Out of fashion as I am, I will always give a damn. Ever steady, ever ready, come what may. I'm more endangered every day. Never fear, I'm here to stay. Yeah. We counted before. The next 11 numbers are about relationships. Well, I can see they're a big part of your life too. A big part of my life, big part. So we're going to cover the ups, the downs, the ups, the downs, the ups, the downs, and a little in-betweens about relationships. So here's an everyday situation. Were I to touch you, what would it mean? Would something cruel and unforgiving intervene? And would the heavens open wide, and judgment day begin, and galaxies collide, with both of us caught in between? Were I to touch you, and if I kissed you, what curse would fall? I guess we'd hear some haunting scream or trumpet call. And if I held you in my arms and begged for you to stay, and reveled in your charms, what shame would I betray, if at all? Were I to kiss you, strange to me that you are there and yet so far away. Why should God despise me so that I can't have you? Were I to love you in every way, I can't believe there'd be some mortal debt to pay. For what is living meant to be, except for what we share? Tell me what purpose could there be in trying not to care? Were I to touch you, were I to touch you. There he stood in my doorway so boldly, and he whispered of pleasures I'd missed, though at first I refused very coldly. How long can a lady resist? How long can a lady resist? I said no, he said,
Please.
I said no, he said,
Please.
I said no, he said,
Please, pretty baby.
I said no, he said,
Why?
I said no, he said,
Why?
I said no, he said,
Try.
I said maybe, he said,
Now.
I said well, he said,
Oh, this is swell, and you'll never know how much it will mean.
no,
Please.
no,
Please.
no,
Please, pretty baby.
no,
Why?
no,
Why?
no,
Try.
baby.
Now. It will be swell, and the moonlight in your eyes is sublime.
If I was gonna have bad sex, I might as well be a wife. I don't want to just get there, just to be there, just to say I've been. Every time I have bad sex, it feels like a sin. I just want to have good sex. Or is that too much to ask? Sex that feels like a pleasure. Sex that isn't a task. I don't want to just have it out of habit, just to say it's had. I just want to have good sex. Would that be so bad?
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please, pretty baby.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Try.
Maybe.
Now.
What?
Hey, really swell, and the moonlight in your eyes is sublime. So at last I confess, I said yes, 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 yes. That's the word I really meant to say all the time. Honey, I know I shouldn't let my insecurity show. And I agree I shouldn't forget you said you'd always love me. But now and then I need to hear I love you.
I love you.
Would you say it again?
Of course, my dear. I love you.
Will you love me forever?
Have no fear.
Would you say it in public?
Loud and clear.
And in front of my friends, say 200 at least. And in front of my folks, and in front of a priest.
Oh my God, not this again.
Put your lips together, Paul, say, marry me. Calm down, don't have a heart attack, say, marry me. I'm not asking for a speech that will move me to tears with flowery prose, but we've been going steady too many years, you damn well better propose.
Florence, aren't we progressing a tad too quickly?
Too quickly. We've been going out for 4 years and living together for a year and a half.
Didn't I give you that ring to symbolize my devotion?
It's a crummy friendship ring, Paul. No stone, no setting.
We can't have a wedding when my dear old grandmother's far too sickly.
I discussed it with her, Paul. You being single is what's making her sick.
And I'm still waiting for that big promotion.
The time you've been waiting for that one lousy promotion, I had 3. I don't need Niagara Falls, just marry me. Come on, why can't you have some balls? Say, marry me. Why do grown men turn into mush once commitment is mentioned? They're weak in the knees, and it's so damn insulting.
Baby, shush.
No, I'm not gonna shush.
Will you, will you marry me?
Well, I'll think about it. I dream about people who no longer exist. I dream about passions I have learned to resist. I dream about futures I will not live to see. I still keep on dreaming about you and me. I hate it when I dream about happiness. I hate it when I dream about you. I hate to have a dream about that sweet caress, 'cause I wake up all alone when it's through. And I hate it when I reach out thinking you're there and grab myself an armful of thin air. I don't want to have a dream about happiness, don't want a dream that never comes true. Last night I had this nightmare, goblins nibbling my feet. When I woke up and wiggled my toes, I said, God, life is sweet. And I had this nice dream, you kissed me, held me tight. When I woke up in that empty bed, I was crying the rest of the night, and I cried. I hate it when I dream about happiness. I hate it when I dream about you. I hate to have a dream about that sweet caress, 'cause I wake up all alone when it's through. And I hate it when I reach out thinking you're there and grab myself an armful of thin air. I don't want to have a dream about happiness, don't want a dream that never comes true. Don't want another dream about that love I have to live without, don't want another dream about you. Don't want a dream that cannot come, don't want a dream that cannot come, don't want a dream that cannot come true. My own dear love, he is strong and bold, and he cares not what comes after. His words ring sweet as a chime of gold, and his eyes are lit with laughter. He is jubilant as a flag unfurled, oh, a girl she'd not forget him. My own dear love, he is all my world, and I wish I'd never met him. My love, he's fast, and my love, he's fleet, and a wild young wood thing for him. Our ways are fair to his robin feet, and the skies are sunlit for him. As sharply sweet to my heart he seems as the fragrance of acacia. My own dear love, he is all my dreams, and I wish he were in Asia. My love runs by like a day in June, and he makes no friends of sorrows. He'll tread his galloping ring to the pathway of the morrows. He'll live his days where the sun can start, nor could storm nor wind uproot him. My own dear love, he's all my world, and I wish somebody'd shoot him. You ever live with someone who doesn't listen to a single word you say?
Not anymore.
Well, congratulations. Unfortunately, that's not always the case, but I'm trying. Anyway, I think we should just forget Paul. He's in another world. He's paying no attention. Let's just have a talk, just us, okay? Ever had an affair? Admit it, isn't it nice? Let me explain how it happened. I'm not completely to blame. He has a way that confuses and blinds me. He plays this terrible game. Let me explain how he led me right into his snare. He said to me I was all that he wanted, that was just too much to bear. Then he undressed me as he caressed me, taking me into his arms. He was alluring, always assuring, he made me feel what a lover's supposed to feel. won't you just let me explain? Try to imagine the moment all my defenses were down. Then, out of nowhere, this strange reemerges. Soon we were painting the town. I know that I should have left then. I should have bolted away. I'm just a weakling, a fool, and a sinner. Maybe that's all I can say. But oh, when he touched me, fondled and clutched me, I felt supremely alive. I never knew how lonely I grew, 'cause he made me feel what you never could make me feel. You see why I'm feeling such pain? Why did you let me explain? Just when I thought I had it figured that life's a game you cannot win, he comes in and changes all the rules. What I've been taught, I learned the hard way, that life and love are never just, and if you trust, you're just one of the fools. And now I can't believe my heart, he's saying don't resist him, that I've been on my guard too long. I can't believe my heart surrendered when I kissed him and told me all I thought I knew. I said the truth is gone. If life is worth a disappointment, I haven't seen one reason yet, till I met that man that smiles for free. Upon this earth, there's no one like him. He sees the girl I long to be, making even me believe in me. And now I can't believe my heart has overcome my senses and made me see that he's the prize. I can't believe my heart says, tear down all those fences, that everything you want and more is right before your eyes. I can't believe my heart could be so wise. He winked at me, he glowed at me, he had one for the road with me, he laughed with me, he cried with me, he went along for the ride with me. But some people are like fireflies, the light of loving flickers in their eyes. They gleam and glitter, lead you on, then one small flitter, then they're gone. He filled and warmed my arms for me, listed all my charms for me. He swayed for me, he swirled for me, held out a whole new world for me. But some people are like fireflies, the light of loving flickers smile at me. He'd make the night worthwhile for me. Then looking deep into my eyes, he'd tell the most fantastic lies. But some people are like fireflies, reflect their light from neon skies. They shine and shimmer, lead you on, but the light grows dimmer, comes the dawn. Watch those fireflies, catch those fireflies. Can you forget those fireflies? If an accident or tragedy should happen, especially if the tragedy is large, I spring to the need, right to the lead. I'm a pro, in control, I'm in charge. But when I lost you, I also lost my mind, for it would come as quite a shock to me to find it's the little things, inconsequential little things, like a closet bear, things like that, or an empty chair where a lazy cat waited till dawn with a purr for a pet. Now you are gone, so is the cat, and love, and love, and all those silly habits that I hated and could never ignore. Toothpaste in the sink, clothes strewn round the floor. Funny how much they come to mean when you're all alone in a house that's clean. Oh, the ache it brings to find the killers are the little things. But there's no hope, I know, till that wonderful moment when all those little things will just be little things again. And all those magazines and crossword puzzles that you stacked in a pile, mail you left unread, bills you meant to file. Funny, you know that things are bad when you start to miss what would drive you mad. How the memory clings to monumental little things. But you'll never be free till those memories can be your friend. Then those little things will just be little things again. But when will all those little things be just like little things It doesn't matter, I've now come to see that everyone has someone, everyone but me. Love doesn't matter despite what they say. I'm thankful I'm solo, it's better that way. It doesn't matter, I no longer care. Life makes no guarantees, it isn't always fair. It's overrated, that romantic stuff. I've patiently waited long enough. How many people will settle for someone who isn't quite right and make all sorts of adjustments just to have someone beside them each night? Look at the miserable couples you can count on your fingers and toes. Why people put up with all of that nonsense, well, have to have someone to kiss or to hold. I've simply grown out of needing these things, and now when I see two lovers touch, I'm thankful I don't have the pain to contend with, because anymore it really doesn't matter very much. That sort of does it for relationships. So we're looking for the meaning of meaning, right? Okay. You're not finding it in your love life, you look at work, right? I mean, I love work. I love figuring it all out and everything. There is one problem though, that you really can't make a habit of expressing what you're thinking and feeling most of the time. It gets you into trouble, especially with clients, colleagues. So you can end up feeling a little bit trapped. I know I do sometimes. So this is an extreme, but I think important example that I'm going to tell you. Wait, I have to get dressed properly for this one. I've got this Queen Elizabeth blues, and I think I'm ready for bed. You've never seen a monarch so anxious to get this royal pain of a crown off her head. So would you please try to understand why I look like something out of the Night of the Living Dead? I've got this Queen Elizabeth blues. If one more morning I find I'm on someone's worst dress list, if one more noon I have to swallow for tea while I pass the cream, if I have to shake the hand of one more bloody American tourist, or wave to a crowd looking smug and proud, I swear I'll scream. It shouldn't strike you as anything new that this Queen, a mere figurehead of state, should be so blue. I'm sure that you would too, if you had to do all the preposterous things that I have to do. As a slave to all this damnably trivial protocol, when I'd much rather just get away from it all and sing this Queen Elizabeth blues. As a slave to all this damnably trivial protocol, when I'd much rather just get away from it all and sing this Queen Elizabeth blues. She has a tough life. The richest woman in the world, right?
And the jewels.
And the jewels. So, to get back to our earlier discussion, sometimes you just can't find the meaning of life in your relationships, in love, and it's tough to find it at work. So there's really only one thing left to give real meaning. Taking a guess?
Hobbies.
No. Porn? Fun, but meaning? I don't think so. No, I've thought it through, and the answer is the one thing left is giving advice to your friends. Bruce, wherever you go, whatever you do, Bruce, I'm thinking of you, Bruce, and worrying so. Make sure you're not wearing that tacky green gown, and burn up that wig and those Joan Crawford pumps you limped into town upon with Yvonne. Bruce, I'm not one to mock a civilized frock, Bruce. You're wedded to schlock, Bruce, to sequins and sleeves. That gold lame jumpsuit with wimple is simply and also rad. You look like a hag, Bruce. Now don't be a drag, Bruce. When aping a woman, dress like a man. Bruce, you've got to spruce up that caboose, Bruce. Or wear something loose, Bruce. You're lacking allure. Get off the Godivas and Nestle Road pie, and banish those Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. They seem to be undersized. Thunder thighs. Bruce, you've read too much Proust. You're getting confused, Bruce. We are not amused, Bruce. Your wardrobe is gauche. Don't emulate Jackie or Nancy. You're doing just as I feared. My heart has an ache, Bruce. Please give me a break, Bruce. For haute couture's sake, Bruce. Shave off the beard. Bruce, I've run out of juice. I'm praying to Zeus, Bruce. Don't ever wear puce, Bruce. It's not de rigueur. Last night at the Met, Bruce, you looked like a troll. And who are those mean-looking, awful old queens resembling some bus and truck cage au faux? Bruce, you wear too much rouge. I can't stand that lipstick. To really be hip, stick with something pastel. I don't mind that handbag, those earrings, that beauty mark on your knee, but you're making me blue, Bruce. I'm pleading with you, Bruce. Don't call yourself so, Bruce. Stick with Marie. The things I know of love would not fill up a book. They wouldn't for some people even rate a second look. There weren't a lot of lovers. Well, perhaps there were a few. All I know of love is you. The things I know of love would not make poets swoon. There wasn't any Tristan underneath a misty moon. I have no hidden memories of a secret rendezvous. All I know of love is you. Just you. And a dance around the living room. Paul Katz. Genius. Now you can clap for the composing. That was just for the piano player. Paul and I have a lot of thank yous. Let's see if I can get them all straight. We need to thank Don Schaefer. Are you here, Don? And the staff, and John Keitel. Did I get that right? In the booth. And isn't this a fantastic, lovely room? I'm so comfortable here. I feel it's my own living room. Let's see. I need to thank John Znidarsic, who is teaching tonight, but we couldn't have done it without him. He's a wonderful director. He dug up a lot of this material, and there are no words. And I think I'd like to thank all the composers, writers, lyricists in the audience, not in the audience. I know there are a lot of writers here, whether I did your material or not. Thank God for you. But I have one last thank you. Someone asked me, I think he's in the audience tonight, he asked me yesterday how I could do a full day's work and then run uptown to get my hair done, run downtown to do my makeup and get dressed, and run west to do the show. And I gave him, an answer, an intellectual answer. And sometime in the middle of today, I said to myself, the answer is I really don't know. But now, standing here, I do know. And the reason I can do this is because of you. There wouldn't be a show. I wouldn't have any energy. It's all because you guys come and let me do this. I think this song says it all. Where I was awkward, you gave me grace. Where I was lost, you became a home, a sunlit place. For that I'm grateful. You pulled me through. I'm grateful I had you. When I felt fragile, you held me fast. Where I was haunted, you saw no ghosts, you knew no past. For that I thank you. You let me dare, I'm grateful you were there. With you there, always there, I felt safe and I belonged. Never hurt and never wronged as I was before. Where I would scream, you would whisper. Where I would trip, you would glide. Where would I be now if not for you to hide inside? For that I'm grateful. You let me grow. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And more grateful still for giving me the will to let go.
Bravo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Florence Levitt.
Thank you.